Okay. Ron, when golf course rates are compared around the state, Hillcrest Municipal Golf Course has one of the lowest annual rates of all of them. Why aren't the rates raised to be more comparable with other golf courses? Aren't we missing a revenue opportunity?
No, we're a city park. Our rates are just fine. We're competitive with around like Carrington and smaller towns, Aberdeen and stuff. It's a city deal. We don't dwell on making a lot of money. We do make money, but I mean we don't set our goals high to we can't have 4 kids come out and golf. So that's what we want.
Okay. Mike, I'm going to ask you the same question, but I'm going to add a little twist to it. When the golf course rates, we're talking about golf course rates, aren't we missing a revenue opportunity that could create funds for other projects?
Well, golf course rates, we looked at them every couple of years, and we look at the rates that are close to Jamestown, which is we looked at Carrington's rates, Valley City rates, Grand Rapids rates, and we're competitive with them. We want to keep it affordable for the families to come out and buy season tickets. We do make revenue out there. We do make enough to pay our expenses out there, plus the money that we do over and above that. You know, we use in our pool system, our ball diamonds and stuff. So it's raising it too much out of line would be wrong.
Okay. Joyce, how do you view the overall efficiency of park board services, and what types of changes in service would you like to see?
I can't really change a whole lot. I mean, our staff works 24/7. I see those guys out working on Sundays. I see them putting up scaffolds. I see them putting up seating for different things over the weekends. I mean, they're on call all the time. It's an efficient crew. They're very good. I can't say anything better about them. They're just wonderful.
Okay. Ron, do you support a dog park?
Oh yeah, I support a dog park. Just the problem is, when I was on the board 2 years ago, we had the same issue supporting a dog park, and we had Mrs. Marinian and another lady come in, and they had ideas, and it gets shot down. I mean, there's people out there that don't care for a dog park, and that's too bad. But like I said, I own a dog, and I'd really like to have one. If I get elected, I would really put my heart set on finding a spot. I think I got a couple places lined up. I'm not sure yet, but I'd really like to find a spot for a dog park.
How would it be funded?
I suppose grants, donations.
Okay. Mike, I'm going to ask you the same question about a dog park. How do you think it should be funded, and where do you think it should be located?
You know, we've looked at a couple locations in Jamestown, and it just didn't work out. It was next to residentials, and so we need to find a place that it's within the city limits. I know both my daughters moved back to Jamestown, and both their cities had dog parks, so they give me a lot of slack about not having a dog park. So that's one thing that we need to do. If we can't find something, we basically maybe want to turn one of our parks into a dog park. You know, our McRae Park is 69 acres down there. Maybe we're going to have to partition part of that up and do a dog park. But we definitely need one, and I think grant money that we can get, and maybe donations.
Okay. Joyce, what's the biggest problem facing the park board right now, and how can it be resolved?
Well, we've got the problem with in the next few years we're going to have a swimming pool, and so we're going to have to think about aquatics in that future. We're going to have to also look at some problems that we're having down in McRae Park right now, where the river and the flooding has caused a lot of damage. So we're talking about rip-wrapping along the road there, because it's really cutting in there. So that's going to be a big project for us. Maintenance all the time, you know, with painting and roofs. So we're trying to make everything as efficient as possible. When we did the Jack Brown Stadium, we put maintenance-free siding on it and a lot of different things like that, so we don't have to be painting fences and things like that all the time because of the terrible sun we get and the rains and the storms that we have. So that's some of our main problems that we have.
Thank you. Ron, what should the role of the park board be when it comes to tourism development? And should it be spending money to help develop a well-rounded tourism industry?
That's a tough question. I'm not sure I'll answer that. Yeah, I believe we do need to do something about it. I mean, make money, whatever. Tough question.
Yeah, I thought that would be kind of a tough one. So, you know, Mike, I'm going to ask you the same question.
Well, tourism, that is great for the city of Jamestown, and we do help with that. Well, you know, we do that with our Kite Fest. We get many people in for that. We get a lot of the hockey teams up here to play because we're centrally located in the state. They like coming to our facility. We got 2 sheets of ice, so we bring a lot of revenue into the town that way. Our park systems, we probably, you know, need to update some of them, but even Jack Brown Stadium, you know, we got one of the best ballparks in the state, and we get a lot of teams and stuff and people down there to watch their ball games. So we do help with the tourism.
Okay, Joyce, ask you about that same question.
Oh, well, I think all through the year we've got something going on, that, like things that Mike said and Ron. We've got the archery that brings people in. We've got ball teams coming in here all the time. Our parks are used for family reunions and class reunions. We've got the summer festival that maybe we'll have again. Last year we didn't have it at McElroy because of the flooding and everything. There's something going on in our parks district all the time. I mean, it's phenomenal. We bring a lot of people into town. Golf tournaments, a lot of golfers come into town to see Hillcrest. It's a good tournament.
Joyce, you mentioned the lease for the municipal swimming pool will soon be expiring. Okay. What is the best long-range solution to provide municipal swimming facilities for the city, and how can that be funded?
Well, we've always had the swimming pool. You know, it's just you know, and with our kind of weather, you know, whether we open it up the 1st of June or middle of July, you know, it's not a real big money maker for us. It's hard to have a swimming pool in North Dakota. I mean, that's just an outdoor one. So, you know, we've talked about maybe working with the public schools and putting one adjacent to their indoor pool so that we could have, with inclement weather, we could be using it indoors and whatever. We've talked about a splash park in one of our parks. We've talked now about with the Twin Rivers or the Two Rivers Activity Center. Maybe there'll be aquatics in there, so then that would be our aquatic thing. So lots of things that you have to study when we get back onto the board. Okay. Ron, why are you running for the school board? Why should the public vote for you?
I'm not running for school board. I'm sorry. I'm Ron Olson. I'm running for park board.
Excuse me, Ron. All right. Why are you running for the Jamestown Park Board, and why should the public vote for you?
Like I said, I served on the board previously, and my experience is beneficial. Like I like introducing new things to the park board. I can see it happening. They make things come together, and that's why I'm running for park board.
Okay, Mike, I'm going to give you you've been on the park board for quite a while now.
2 terms. I've had 2
terms. Okay, so in the next year, can you see yourself doing something different?
I like to keep improving the park systems. Like I said, we've made a lot of improvements over the last 8 years, and there's need to be some more made. This year we updated some of our playground equipment in one of our parks. That still has to be done. We have a lot of parks to go. Some of our parks don't have restrooms in them. That's another thing that we need to do. I think our tennis court down there doesn't have a restroom. So we need to keep making our park systems better so people can enjoy them. So, and I like to be part of that. I enjoy being a commissioner, and I'd like to continue. So please vote for me.
Okay. All right. Well, I think our time together is up. It's been wonderful. Thank you all for coming. And as I said, Larry Knoblich is also a candidate for the park board, and he could not be here tonight. So thank you 3 for coming. And I know that if people have questions, they will probably contact you. But thanks very much.
Thank you, Pam.
And we'll be back.